Hi, I'm Rakesh Roshan and you're watching Bollywood Hungama.
The dialogues, as we discussed in the first, when you showed us the first promo as well, the dialogues are something that have really been making an impact, and people have started relating to it in a big way. And the latest one as well, that "Aayega na darega to nahi" is something that people have, I think, wonderful moments associated with that. Something about the dialogues. You told that.
Yeah, dialogues. You know what happens is that whenever I make a script in all my films, I keep the dialogue writers right from the beginning. Suppose if I'm making Krish Ford now, I'm going to start scripting that. I would like my dialogue writer to be with me all the time.
Correct.
So what happens is that when we are discussing, we come out with some lines which we forget later on when the script is ready. Because it takes a long duration, 6 months to 8 months. And the dialogue writer then gets into the story so much that he knows exactly what moment he's going to do, what is the scene what he wants to convey.
Correct.
So that way, the dialogue writer also gets, gets involved in the story, in the screenplay, and then he can write it easily. It comes from his heart then.
Right.
So all the dialogues of Kaabil, if you see the whole film, is very beautifully written dialogues and very simple. And the way Hrithik has enacted,
amazing.
He's just simply saying those dialogues like any common man. He's not saying like a hero that मैं आऊँगा, मैं ये करूँगा. He's not like that. He's just simply saying मैं आऊँगा. अगर आप नहीं कर सकते तो मुझे करना पड़ेगा.
Absolutely. Okay, and I think that dialogue where he's just giving, I think, a tribute to Mr. Bachchan in the latest promo as well, I think is something that has come out very nicely.
It's come out, and we were all surprised when, because Hrithik, whenever he used to keep that shooting, he used to cancel it.
Right.
So I don't know for what reason he used to cancel it. For 6 times we cancelled that shoot. We used to have to book the studio, and Hrithik would say, I'm not coming today, I'm not shooting, I'm not well.
Awesome.
So I didn't know. I said, okay, we'll cancel it. No, in this schedule, don't keep that. We'll do something else that day. So he kept pushing the film, that's particular scene.
Right.
So eventually, when the date came that we have completed the film, now we have to shoot that scene. So he came to the set. I was not there on the sets, but I got a phone call from Sanjay that once we started speaking, he spoke exactly like Amitji. And Sanjay Gupta and all were surprised that Amitji has come inside or what is it? Because he was in a different room and they were sitting in a different room.
Right.
And Sanjay Gupta called me up then and there. My God, it's unbelievable that Hrithik has done this. So then I asked Hrithik, okay, how did you manage it? Well, that's why I was postponing. Because I was playing with my vocal cords to change my voice from last 3 months. And he achieved it.
For 3 months he did?
Yes.
My God, he's a perfectionist, there's no doubt about that. So how do you look at this entire Netflix rumor that Netflix is having issues and apparently the source was never found?
No, I don't know, Mike. I have no idea about that because even I read in the papers and I don't think so Netflix would go so low to say anything derogatory.
Right.
They're a big company. What we are not, nothing in front of them.
Right. Right. I think it's also been found that the source was never traced, that where exactly did the story come from in the first place.
I have not gone into it at all because I don't go into controversies. I don't like controversies.
Right.
I'm a filmmaker. My job is to make films and I make straight from heart, I make my films.
Right. So, Krish Ford, apparently Hrithik has tweeted as well about just hinting that maybe that Yami Gautam may be part of Krish Ford as well.
No, we haven't decided anything till the script is not ready. I will not decide on any star cast except Hrithik.
Okay. Yeah. But what different can people expect? Because that is some
that is going to be a completely different story, a very heartwarming, very emotional story of Krish, his journey. It's very, 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 very hair-raising. Because once I told my wife at night, this is the idea I have, and she said, my God, how do you think of all these things?
Right.
I said, no, I don't think, because it's been so long that people are waiting for Krish. Because when the day of Ganpati, I saw they have dressed Ganpati as Krish. That means there is such a following. They have faith in Krish.
Absolutely.
So I have to take it forward.
Right.
So then I started thinking, okay, yes, I should make it, because to make such a film is not easy. It's very, very difficult.
Absolutely.
The pre-planning has to be so perfect. And when I made Krish 3 also, I had storyboarded the whole film, animated the whole film for 2.5 hours, and I saw, is it working or no? With all the visual effects in it, everything. It took me 1.5 years to do that.
Right.
But when I went on shooting, I finished it in 4 months, the shoot. Because everybody was clear, this is the scene he wants to shoot.
Absolutely.
This is the shots, this is the visual effects that are going to come. So we were all prepared.
So you've also pushed the envelope in terms of the VFX. So what different can we see in Krish 4?
You see what happens in India mostly, people they shoot on green screen and they give it to the VFX people and they say that jaldi jaldi kar do, hum picture release hai next Friday ko.
Correct.
Ya 10 din ke baad, 15 din ke baad. So they also do a rush-up job. They are all very capable in India to do good job. I gave them 18 months. My shooting got over in September, and then I released it in next year Diwali. And prior to that, I gave them some shots. So I gave them exactly 18 months to the Red Chilies to do the special effects.
Right.
So it is what, see what happens is, it's the finish which they can't do at the last moment.
Absolutely.
So if you give them time, they can finish it properly and make it look nice.
Absolutely.
And then to bring him to in your mind. See, I've shot against green screen. So I have to explain to them, I don't need such buildings, I need the plane like this. If the plane is flying high, the building should be smaller, the shadow should be like that. This building shadow should not be on that building.
Sure.
So it's to make it look real.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
it takes a lot of time. It's not a rush-up job.
Definitely.
Even here in Kaabil, we have shot some sequences on green screen. I've given them 3 months back. Okay, you all do your work. I don't want any job done which you will say that I'll take it. I will not take such shots.
Absolutely. Absolutely.